Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanishalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Nitinamine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet. In this session, I'll be continuing from the previous session to describe the different meanings of the Atma Rama verse, the same verse that we discussed in the last session, the 10th verse of the 7th chapter of the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the famous Atma Rama verse. Just to refresh your memory, the meaning of that verse: all different varieties of Atma Ramas, or those who take pleasure in the self, especially those engaged in self-realization, though freed from all kinds of material bondage, desire to render unalloyed devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This means the Lord possesses transcendental qualities and therefore can attract everyone, including liberated souls. If you remember, before this, there was a question raised by Shaunaka Rishi to Suta Goswami. Why did Shukrev Gosvami undertake the trouble of going through this vast literature of Bhagavatam from his father Vyasadeva when he was already a liberated soul? So here Suta Goswami is justifying that even liberated souls are attracted to Krishna because of his wonderful qualities. He is a reservoir of unlimited good qualities. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Samasta Gunagana Dhama. And who are the varieties of different transcendentalists who get attracted to Krishna? And even non-transcendentalists get attracted to Krishna. So that is described elaborately by Lord Chaitanya to Srila Sanatana Goswami. So here, continuing the description of the different meanings, the word guna means quality. The qualities of Krishna are transcendentally situated and are unlimited in quantity. All of the spiritual qualities are full of transcendental bliss. That's the nature of Krishna's qualities. Krishna's transcendental qualities of opulence, sweetness, and mercy are perfect and full. As far as Krishna's affectionate leaning toward his devotees is concerned, he is so magnanimous that he can give himself to his devotees. Why is this said like this here? Because even if Krishna wants to offer anything to his devotees, the pure devotees do not accept anything in return for the service they render to Krishna. So Krishna says, I have nothing in my possession which I can give you. So I give myself to you. Vikrinete swamatmanam bhaktebhyo bhaktavatsalaha. There is such a statement in the scriptures. Krishna offers himself to his devotees because devotees don't accept anything from Krishna for the service they render to him. Now, Krishna has unlimited qualities. Ittam bhuta guno harihi, that is being described here. Krishna has unlimited qualities. The devotees are attracted by his uncommon beauty, by his mellows. Mellow means the rasa that is exchanged in transcendental loving service, and the fragrance. Thus, they are differently situated in different transcendental mellows. Devotees are situated in different kinds of relationship with Krishna. Therefore, Krishna is called all attractive. The name Krishna means, one of the meanings of the word Krishna means all attractive. He is completely attractive to everyone without exception. Now, examples are being given by Lord Chaitanya. The minds of the 4 boy sages, Kumaras, Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana and Sanat Kumara, were attracted to the lotus feet of Krishna by the aroma of the tulsi that had been offered to the Lord. Lord Vishnu or Narayana always is worshipped by offering tulsi mixed with chandan. We call it charan tulsi. So that is offered to Lord Narayana or Krishna or Vishnu always by the devotees. So the fragrance of that tulsi mixed with chandan attracted the attention of the 4 liberated sages, Kumaras. So that is explained further. In the Bhagavatam there is a statement, when the breeze carrying the aroma of tulsi leaves and saffron from the lotus feet of the lotus-eyed personality of Godhead entered through the nostrils into the hearts of those sages, the Kumaras, they experienced a change in both body and mind, even though they were attached to the impersonal Brahman understanding. There is a description in the 3rd canto, 15th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam that once these 4 Kumaras happened to be wandering without any particular aim, because they were liberated sages, they don't have any attraction for anything material in this world. They are not interested in any material enjoyment, material power, material facilities, material opulence. They are not interested in any of those things. They are completely transcendently situated. So while they were wandering, they happened to enter the Vaikuntha planet. Now, how is it they could enter the Vaikuntha planet? Because they are liberated souls. Those who are conditioned, even by dint of yogic power, they cannot go outside the coverings of the universe. Conditioned soul cannot go outside the coverings of the universe. A liberated soul, by the mercy of the Supreme Lord, can even go to the spiritual planet, the Vaikuntha Loka. So, by chance, without any particular aim, the Kumaras who were wandering everywhere happened to enter the Vaikuntha Loka. Now, as soon as they entered the Vaikuntha Loka, something happened. They were stopped by one of the by a pair of doorkeepers, Jaya and Vijaya, who were guarding the doors of the entrance of the Vaikuntha palace of the Supreme Lord. So the Kumaras became very angry at these doorkeepers. You are not fit to be living here, staying in this place where there is no duality. How come you are wrongly stopping somebody who is eligible to go? Because we have no particular desire or we have no particular attraction or no particular need for any enjoyment, and you're stopping us? So you don't deserve to be in Vaikuntha. So the Kumaras cursed these 2 doorkeepers, and exactly at the time Lord Narayana arrived at that door to his palace, and he wanted to pacify these Kumaras. So the Kumaras, when they saw the beauty of Lord Narayana, they were immediately captivated by that beauty, and they fell down prostrate to offer obeisances to the Supreme Lord. Now, when they offered obeisances to the Lord's lotus feet, the aroma of the tulsi leaves mixed with chandan entered their nostrils, and they experienced a never before had, they had an experience they never before had. Though they were liberated, they experienced ecstasy both in body and mind by smelling that chandan, tulsi mixed with chandan. That's being described here. Even though they were attached to the impersonal Brahman understanding, that's the only realization they had before this, now they were elevated to understand the personality of Godhead with its uncommon features. So they became devotees of the Supreme Personality of Godhead after this incident. Next, it is described, Shukrev Goswami's mind was carried away by hearing the pastimes of the Lord. So it is said, Shukrev Goswami also was situated in impersonal understanding of the absolute truth, Brahman realization. But when he heard the pastimes of the Lord from his father Vyasadeva, when Vyasadeva compiled and was revising the Srimad Bhagavatam under instruction of Narada, that is when Shukrev Goswami got attracted to the personality of Godhead Krishna. So Shukrev Goswami's own words, it is described, Shukrev Goswami is addressing Parikshit Maharaj, my dear king, although I was fully situated in the transcendental position in impersonal Brahman realization, I was nonetheless attracted to the pastimes of Lord Krishna. Therefore, I studied Srimad Bhagavatam from my father Vyasadeva. This is a statement by Shukrev Goswami himself. And Suta Goswami also confirms this by offering his respectful obeisances to Shukrev Goswami. Suta Goswami says, I offer my respectful obeisances unto Srila Shukrev Goswami, the son of Vyasadeva, and the destroyer of all sinful reactions. Being full in self-realization and bliss, he had no material desire. Still, he was attracted by the transcendental pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and out of compassion for the people in general, he described the transcendental historical literature called Srimad Bhagavatam. This Bhagavatam is compared to the light of the absolute truth. Bhagavatam can enlighten us in the transcendental subject matter of the absolute truth in terms of describing the personality of God Krishna and his personal qualities, his personal activities, his personal form, his personal abode, his personal paraphernalia, his personal devotees. That's what the Bhagavatam is all about. So, this is the way Krishna attracted the four Kumaras, Krishna attracted the Shukrev Goswami. Both of them were situated in impersonal liberation. Next, Lord Chaitanya describes, Lord Sri Krishna attracts the minds of all the gopis in Vrindavan with his beautiful transcendental bodily features. This is a statement by the gopis themselves. They are addressing Krishna. Dear Krishna, we have simply surrendered ourselves as your maidservants, for we have seen your beautiful face decorated with tresses of hair, your earrings falling upon your cheeks, the nectar of your lips, and the beauty of your smile. Indeed, because we have been embraced by your arms, which give us courage, and seen your chest, which is beautiful and broad, we have surrendered ourselves. The gopis are completely captivated by the beauty of Krishna's transcendental form. Now, mind you, gopis are the most beautiful women in the entire creation. Those gopis are attracted to Krishna. So, no ordinary person, not even any devata, anybody can attract the gopis' mind. Only Krishna can attract. So that is the speciality of the gopis. That's how they are devotees completely surrendered to Krishna. I'll stop here. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.